What is keeping you up at night as a consulting firm owner? Is it the finances? You know what? I honestly don't have to ask. As a consulting firm owner myself for the last 11 years, when I was going through what I call my broke, busted, and disgusted stage, it was because my money was not in order. And I've worked with thousands of consultants, and oftentimes they're going through the same thing. Now, this can show up in a couple of different ways. Maybe you're like, I'm making money, but I don't see it. I log into my bank account and I'm like, what's going on? Maybe you feel like money is just not showing up. And no matter what you do, you're consistently having this feast or famine mode in your business. You're consistently feeling like you have more expenses going out, you have more days in the month than you have money coming in. And you've done everything you know how to do. Have you ever felt that way in your business? Trust me, I have. Again, I went through a period of broke, busted, and disgusted. And there were a few critical steps that I took in order to shift from that negative $152 in my bank account to building a seven-figure business. And these critical steps, I've shown my clients those as well. And I'm going to deep dive into a bit of them now. I am Octavia, CEO of Say Yes to Profits. I am a virtual CFO for six-figure consultants who desire to manifest, maximize, and maintain profitable million-dollar firms. We have helped over 95% of our clients grow anywhere between 30% and 350% within just 12 months. And listen, the steps that we have helped them take was first to gain financial clarity. Then they'll experience financial control. And then they'll have the ultimate financial confidence. And here's what I can tell you. As a consultant, oftentimes I see consultants only focusing on one line of money. Now, I often teach that there are three lines of money for your business. You have your revenue, your cash flow, and your profits. And when I was going through my broke, busted, and disgusted stage, I had to realize this. You see, I was a corporate accountant. I was a CFO of $1 billion pharmaceutical company. And I figure when I jump out into the world of entrepreneurship, I'm going to be a six-figure business and then a seven-figure business in no time. I mean, again, I was a CFO of this $1 billion company. Well, listen, my reality did not turn out the way that I thought. I jumped out into the world of entrepreneurship, and within about a year, I had a negative $152 in my bank account. You all, it was bad. I could not buy my kids Happy Meals, like literally drive up to McDonald's, give them my card, order my food, and she's like, ma'am, your card declined. You talk about tears? Yes. So I had to take a step back. And this is the ugly stuff that most online coaches, consultants, experts, they don't tell you. They don't show you the ugly part. But I have a firm belief that you can learn and you can benefit from someone else's mistakes. So I took a step back, let my pride go, because I had just built this house from the ground up and we were literally 1 or 2 months away from foreclosure. I was hiding my truck in the garage. And I was like, this is unfair to my kids. They did not ask me to follow my dreams and be broke and busted. And I still feel like my dreams are possible. I just need to do something different. So anywho, I went back to corporate America, started over again, and I grew my business part-time, and I worked my corporate accounting job part-time as well. And during that process, I worked on me, and I became the profitable CEO before I ventured out into the world of entrepreneurship full-time again. And one of the things I worked on was having a profitable CEO mindset, even though at the time my business bank account, it wasn't there yet, right? So I worked on my money mindset. Now that's the episode for another day. However, in this episode, I want to tell you the next thing that I did, or the thing that I did simultaneously. I worked on my money. You see, as I mentioned before, oftentimes consultants will only focus on that top line. I need more revenue. I need more revenue. But can I tell you that you can earn more revenue in your business and still have money problems? Absolutely. Because oftentimes the money that you're earning in revenue is not flowing to that second line of money, which is cash flow, or that third line of money, which is profit. And you're probably wondering, well, how is that? That happens because when you earn more revenue, if you don't have a budget, if you're overspending, if your finances are not in order, money is going out oftentimes before it really comes in. Or you secure that new client and in that moment you decrease your price because you just need that next dollar. Sounds familiar? Am I stepping on little toes here? I hope so, because then you can fix it, right? Here's what I need you to understand. You again have 3 lines of money: revenue, cash flow, and profit. You want to make sure your services are priced for profit. You want to make sure that you have a $1 million business model. You also want to make sure that you're clear on your $1 million client. And then as the money start to come in, you want to first make sure you're collecting on that money. I cannot tell you the number of consultants that will earn revenue and forget to collect the money. So on their profit and loss statement, it looks like they have a net profit, but then they log into their bank account and the money is nowhere to be found. That's because it's sitting in accounts receivables. So you want to focus on your revenue line. You want to make sure you're earning the money, but then you also have to get your cash flow in order. Are you spending money on things that are just not helping your business? They're not returning any type of investment. Now, when you focus on your cash flow and you look at if what you're spending money on, if it's returning an investment, you're going to look at 3 different ways. You can receive a return on your investment by 1, time, 2, expertise, and 3, money. If you receive a return in time, that means you as a CEO now have more time to focus on other revenue generating activities. So now you're making more money. If you receive it in expertise, that means that your skill set has increased and improved in some type of way, and now you're making more money. And if you receive it in money, you receive it in money, right? So I want you to examine your costs, examine all of the ways that money is leaving your business, and determine if you're receiving a return on that investment. I also want you to look at how you're surviving day to day. If you're surviving on business loans, if you're surviving on your company credit card, and you do not have 3 to 6 months of cash reserve saved in your business, you are operating on a thin financial ground, and you want to fix that immediately. Now, going back to your cash flow, you want to forecast the next 13 weeks to 90 days in advance. So you look at today's date and you determine how much money will you have next week and next month, how much is going out and how much is coming in. When you identify those things, you can spot money leaks and ways that you're leaving money on the table right now. So now you're proactively operating in your business. Now, once you've done all of that and your financials, your accounting system is up to date every single week, and if you're unable to do that, hire an accountant to do it for you, because your finances should be up to date again every single week. Once you've done that, once you've cut your costs, you're operating on a budget, you're forecasting your next several weeks and months in your business, more money will flow to your bottom line, and it will not be paper profit. It will be actual profits that you're able to really see in your bank account. So here's the thing. Focus on all 3 money lines in your business: your revenue, your cash flow, and your profit. And when you do that, you will eliminate your money problems, and then you can sleep at night. Now, if you need assistance with this and you're ready to implement this right now and no longer wait, and have someone that's going to guide you that's been through this, that have helped others do it as well, then schedule a discovery session today with me by going to sayyes2profits.com/session. sayyes2profits.com/session. You and I will jump on a complimentary discovery session, and I'll give you a glimpse into how we help our clients, and I'll show you why we're called Say Yes to Profits. And our clients often have more money and more profits. Okay, so go to sayyes2profits.com/session and schedule your complimentary discovery session today. This has been Octavia Connor, and until next time, you know what I'm about to say, right? Say yes to profits. Toodles! Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Say Yes to Profits podcast. Download your free gift from this episode by clicking the link in the description. Also connect with me on Instagram at Octavia Connor CFO. And if you would like a glimpse into how we help our consulting clients manifest, maximize, and maintain profitable $1,000,000 firms, schedule a discovery session today at sayyesToProfit.com/session. Until next time, say yes to profit.